Hello there. Many self-help books are boring and written in a complex language that many people don't enjoy. So in this book, Rewire Your Anxious Brain, I have used real life experiences and people talking to each other and learning these concepts in simple, practical manner so people can apply these tools right away. So let's read today one of the techniques from chapter 4. It's called Rewrite the Story with the Batman Effect. The family continued hanging out in the garage after a brief tea break. The scent of tea lingered in the air, mingling with metallic tang of tools and the faint jazz still playing from Uncle Joe's old radio. Sarah rummaged through her backpack and pulled something out, holding it behind her back with a smirk. Okay, she said, walking over to where Lisa and Grandpa John were seated. I've been waiting to bring this out. She stepped into the open, revealing a slightly wrinkled black fabric draped around her arms. Grandpa John leaned in. Is that a cape? Lisa laughed. That's not just any cape. That's your old Batman cape. You wore that thing to the grocery store for a month when you were 6. Sarah grinned. I dug it out of the closet last night. I read about something called the Batman effect, and it actually made me think about how I deal with anxiety. Uncle Joe looked up from the far branch where he was quietly organizing screws into label jars. Oh, now this I've got to hear. Why stepping into a new role works? Sarah draped the cape around her lap like a familiar old friend. So the Batman effect has been shown to be therapeutic. The psychologists study how kids perform better on tasks when they pretend to be someone brave, like a superhero. It gives them just enough distance from their own fear to act more confidently. Lisa leaned forward. And the beauty is, it's not just for kids. Right, Sarah nodded. It's actually a form of narrative therapy. I have been realizing that I have been stuck in this identity of the anxious one for years. It's like a script I didn't even realize I was repeating. Narrative therapy, taking back the pen. Lisa's voice softened. A lot of us carry around these default stories. I'm too sensitive. I've always screw up things. I can't handle pressure. Not because they're true, but because they're familiar. She continued. Narrative therapy asks a powerful question. Who's holding the pen in your story? Fear? A childhood experience? Something someone said? Maybe even anxiety itself? Uncle Joe chimed in. I used to tell myself I was the family screw up, messed with my confidence for years, until I started rewriting that chapter. Turns out, I just hadn't found my lane yet. Lisa nodded. Exactly. You're not erasing the hard stuff, you're reframing it. From I'm the anxious one to anxiety is something I experience, but it's not all of who I am. The alter ego technique, from identity to empowerment. When I put this cape on as a child, I felt braver, like nothing could shake me. She smiled. I'm creating an alter ego for the version of me I want to grow into. One who's steady, calm, and doesn't unravel when things get hard. Professor S, she added, tying the cape gently around her shoulders. Clear eyed, compassionate, doesn't fall for anxious tricks. Grandpa John raised his coffee mug. Now that's a superhero I'd like to take advice from. Lisa chuckled. The alter ego is a great tool because it gives your strongest self a voice. And that shift, stepping into a new internal role, activates a more rational, calm part of your brain. It's not about pretending you don't have fear, she said. It's about letting your courage speak a little louder than your worry. Try this. Rewriting the story with your alter ego. Step 1. Name the old story. Reflect on your limiting identity. such as the anxious one or the one who always overthinks. Where did the story come from? Is it still true? Is still serving me? Step 2. Write a new chapter. What do you want your next chapter to look like? How would it read if you were the author, not anxiety? Step 3. Create an alter ego. Give this braver version of yourself a name or title. Describe their strengths. Calm, bold, wise. Are they steady under pressure? Boldly kind? Quietly resilient? Step 4. Let them speak. What would they say to you before a stressful event? Try writing a short letter from them to you. Then practice third person self talk. She's walking into the room with confidence. He knows this is tough, but he can handle it. Sarah stood up, her cape fluttering slightly as she turned towards the open garage door. Okay, she said with a grin. Professor S is officially in session. Grandpa John raised an eyebrow. What's her first assignment? Learning how to stop trying to control everything, Sarah replied, and instead learning to meet the unknown with curiosity. Uncle Joe smiled. That sounds like something the old me would have needed too. Lisa lifted her mug in salute to new stories, old capes, and the courage to become someone more than our fears. So, did you enjoy it? I certainly did. If you want to read more and learn more of these practical tools, you can order your copy of Ultimate Toolkit to rewire your anxious brain today by clicking the link given. Till next time, Dr. Rozina.